Hello and welcome to the PetXI Virtual Mentor short video on profit and loss. Remember, this video helps you to learn and understand what you'll need to complete the portfolio, so it's very important that you listen and pay attention. There will be a short test at the end to make sure you have watched the video and a small piece of homework for you to complete, ready for the PetXI team's return to your school. You do not need to work out the profit and loss on your business. You will need to make notes. You can, of course, pause or rewind the video whilst making notes. I'd pause it after every couple of points and make the notes you need to help you later on. In order to achieve a merit, which is the best grade you can get on this part, you need to add an identification and explanation as to your profit and loss account in detail. So, what is profit and loss? A profit and loss statement summarises the revenue and expenses generated by a company over an entire reporting period. Often this period is a month for the business to check on it, or a year for the company accounts. It essentially shows the profit or loss the company has made over the year. The basic equation that a profit and loss statement shows is company revenue, income, minus expenses, expenditure, equals profit. All company revenue is used to pay every aspect of the company's expenses, including both the fixed and variable costs. After the costs of doing business are removed, the amount of money left over is called net income. For a sole trader, the net income would be the amount of money the owner takes as their wages. For bigger companies with shareholders, the net income is paid out in dividends to those shareholders or retained in the business for investment into improving services or working on new income streams. Profit and loss statements are all organised in the same way regardless of the industry. The bigger the business, the more complicated the profit and loss statement. Expenditure is separated into many different forms. For the purpose of your portfolio, you will need to know what cost of sales is. Cost of sales is the accumulation of the expenditure a business sees throughout the year. Although this covers a huge range of things for the business, you need to understand the basics of it only. For this example, we will use the restaurant cash flow previously used on the cash flow video, and we'll use the following definition. Income equals turnover. Any variable costs, such as wages and stock, equals cost of sales. Any fixed costs, such as rent or insurance, will equal expenditure. So let's create our profit and loss account from the restaurant cash flow previously used. So here you can see we have the original cash flow all completed. We're going to use this to create our profit and loss account. Firstly, we need to say what year this profit and loss is. So for this, we'll use 2017. Now we need to look at the turnover or income for the year. According to the cash flow, we generated £387,200 in turnover, so we must add this in. Now we add in the cost of sales, which is made up of employee wages and stock costs. Employee wages came to £77,440. Stock costs came to £154,880. So we add both of those in. This makes our total cost of sales £232,320. If we subtract this from our turnover, then this will give us our gross profit, which is £154,880. Next, we need to subtract our expenses. They are premises rent, £78,000, premises bills, £24,000, insurances, £6,000, kitchen refit, £6,000. And at the end of the year, the owner decides to pay himself a salary of £25,000, which is also subtracted as part of the expenses. This makes the total expenses £139,000. Now we work out the net profit. We take the gross profit, £154,880, and subtract the total expenses of £139,000, which gives us a net profit of £15,880. Now we have created our profit and loss account for the year end 2017. Now you'll need to keep your notes and bring them to the next session with the PetXI staff. You will then create your own profit and loss. Remember, you don't need to create this now, and it doesn't need to be on your actual business. You do need to make sure you justify why you chose the figures you did. Thank you for taking the time to watch this PetXI Virtual Mentor video on profit and loss statements. Good luck with your project, and I'll see you in the next video.